Hello, how are you doing today? I am doing wonderful. Sorry about that little bit of delay. I was hitting the wrong button, and so it helps to hit the right one. So, we're here we are. Where are we? Here we are. That's where we're at. Today is Wednesday, April 3rd, and we are doing the market update for Brunswick County. We are live 7 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for your enjoyment, boys and girls, and for your knowledge, and actually more for your knowledge, but hopefully you get a little bit of amusement out of this. Do I make you laugh? Do I really? Maybe not. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about some of this stuff. Feel free to subscribe to my page, like this, comment below, especially if you have any questions. I try to keep the comment chats up over here to my left, and everything's delayed, so it's really weird looking, kind of hitting this when things aren't there yet. But anyway, if you do have a question about market updates, and that's anywhere here in Southeast North Carolina, it does not have to just be Brunswick County today. It can be, New Hanover, Pender, Onslow, anywhere around there. I go all over the place. Again, what I try to do for my friends, families, and clients and neighbors is give you the information that makes you successful. So, as you always know, we do all the areas, about 9 areas altogether. Sorry, had a hair all of a sudden. Anyway, let's get into this. Ready, set, and go. And I don't have theme music for this, so let's just actually get into it. All right, so for Brunswick County, 1,471 listings, which is a 16% increase from last year. Now, if you've been looking at the lives for the last couple weeks, what you will notice is we have seen an increase pretty much across the board here in Southeast North Carolina. We're actually up 1% from last month. So again, what we're seeing is buyers are seeing a better choice. They are getting more choices from the standpoint of we're seeing days on the market. So 71 days on the market is what we saw in February. That is actually a 29% increase. It was 55 days last year in February. So again, do we know what that means? We are seeing a even turn to the market. We have been in such a seller's market of 1 week, 1 month, things running so fast. We are seeing it even back out. And again, with what we've been discussing, 6 months and below, so 0 to 6 months is considered a seller's market, and 6 months and above is considered a buyer's market. So we are still in a seller's market, but we have seen a slowdown over the past year, and we're seeing more homes on. So again, that is giving buyers a little bit more wiggle room. They're not having to come in and overprice the house. They're not having to go above. Whenever we're listing houses, in fact, actually, I was doing a listing consultation today. Gonna have a house coming on in the Windsor Park area next week. So be looking for that. And that's in the Brunswick County. So there's one coming on for April. But what we were discussing was the fact that we are seeing that slowdown. And so as we put the house on the market, we are looking at over 2 months, 2.5 to 3 months. Now, again, that's under 6 months, but it's not where, I'm going to list this house for $500,000 in Windsor Park. If you know Windsor Park, that's too high. We're seeing 450 and below pretty much for the most part. There might have been a couple that were on the high side at the highest point, but in all reality, we're seeing, depending on the size of the house, obviously, because Windsor Park is a very diverse neighborhood, even though it was built by one builder. They have a great many of models, minus 1 or 2, that only has 1 or 2 homes in here. Am I foreshadowing something? Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, with that listing consultation, we talked about the fact that Days on the market, 71 days compared to last year, 55. Leland was a little bit shorter than that, but Brunswick County overall, that's what we were seeing. Now, the median list price in Brunswick County was $428,000 in February. That is up from $399 in January and up from $380 from last year. So we have seen an increase of the median listing price. So again, as far as sellers go, there's still seller's market. They're still going above, but we're not seeing the crazy numbers that we saw 2 to 3 years ago. Now, the median sell price, even though the median list price was at $428, the median sell price was actually $369, which is actually a little bit down from January. January was $379. Excuse me, $375. Not a huge difference, only about a $6,000 difference, but it was up from last year. All right, so what does that mean? Again, what we kind of see overall and what it tells us, and again, there's different metrics and everything. You can almost make anything say anything nowadays. But what that is telling us is that within the median list price of $428, we're seeing more homes sell on the low side of that median list price, and that's why we're seeing the median sell price at $369. Now again, if you have any comments or questions, please put them in. I believe I get triggered after, so if you're watching this after the live, that's okay also. We'll be able to take care of it from that standpoint. I'll can comment back to you after the fact. But let's finish up with Brunswick County with how many units were actually sold. So in February, 325 was sold. That is actually a 2% decrease from January, which was 334. I mean, those 9 homes right there, that is going to just kill them. No, I'm kidding. It won't kill the market. And again, you're going to see a fluctuation. But what I do want to talk about is from a standpoint of last year. So let's go ahead and talk about that. And it was 0%. Actually, 2 whole houses, 327 last year compared to 325 this year. So not a huge deal from a standpoint of where things are going. And that's okay. Again, because we've been in a healthy, we've been in a healthy market. So what I always say, and what I'm always looking at with these live market updates, looking at each county for you to give you information, is I want to make sure that you get the information that you're needing and that you're wanting. And so my question, again, that I'm always going to throw out there, is there something that I'm not giving that you want to hear? Okay, well, whenever you decide to talk to me and let me know in the comment section that there is something extra or different that you would like, I will be sure to get that information for you guys because I love you, man. I really, really love you, and I want to take care of you. All right, but no, seriously. As I'm talking with my sellers, as I'm working with my buyers, there is that healthy give and take. So again, we're still in a seller's market. We're seeing that pretty much up and down the southeast coast. And as we are seeing things slow down, though, it's not super crazy. Sellers aren't running away with basket. Buyers aren't, sitting there, in the poorhouse or anything along those lines. But subscribe, like, comment on this video. Because at the end of the day, I want you sitting on your front porch sipping sweet tea. All right? And if you have any questions, and maybe I might, do a tip and sip on this, or maybe I'll do a live on it, a live tip and sip. But I am going to discuss a little bit more, maybe some of the mortgage rates and where we're at. I do have, from 2 months ago, a month ago, a mortgage rates tip and sip that is on the channel. So take a look at that, and I will try, and once everything's said and done, maybe put that in the section right below for you guys to click on that and take a look, because I feel like a lot of people are kind of what's going towards the days of the market, going on is, they're just not sure. The rates have been high. We do know that the feds are going to be coming back out, June-ish, so May, they're going to come out, kind of predicting to see where things are. We are thinking we're going to see a little bit of a decrease, but anyway, that's something that we can discuss whenever we get to that point. But like I said, check out Friday night, 7 o'clock. If you find yourself just twiddling these, come hang out with me at 7 o'clock. I'll be discussing Pender County, and as always, it will be live for you guys. And just check one more time. All right, no comments. So with that said, like I said already, I love for you guys to sit on your front porch sipping sweet tea, because that's Southern living personified. Folks, have a wonderful day.